All right, guys, what's going on? Welcome back to Chris's Sports Corner. Real quick, man, hope everybody having a great Sunday. Hope everybody is staying safe. Also, make sure you guys continue to click the links below. Hit me up on my social media. Continue to check out the merch. And like I always say, man, make sure you hit that like button, that subscribe button. Let's get into it, man. The Boston Celtics versus the Miami Heat. First of all, the Boston Celtics, crazy talented team, man. I think their future is really bright. They'll be back in this position again. They a young team that's starting to mature. And I thought that I thought that Jason Tatum needed to get off a little earlier than he did. For some reason, he has like these slow starts, and then he tried to pick it up, or he actually does pick it up, and I thought he did a great job later on. Also, overall, man, I just thought that it felt like the Celtics, just to me, I don't know, maybe to me, it was like they were running out of gas just a little bit there at the end. This was such a great series, in my opinion. Two great teams. But unfortunately, just like all series, only one can win. So, again, the Boston Celtics, they'll be back. I'm not even tripping. I know they'll be back. They're a heck of a team. They got a heck of a squad. They got a heck of a coach. And, this is just one step and start every, just step, keep getting closer. So, again, congratulations to the Boston Celtics on getting this far. All right. The Miami Heat are going to the NBA Finals. First of all, this is a team, man. When you talk about basketball and you talk about the NBA and you say team, this is a team. This is not a one person takeover. Like, anybody can get hot at any time. And this team here, man, is by far one of the most complete teams. Like the Miami Heat personify the word team. You don't know who's going to give it to you night in and night out. Hero can go off, as we've seen. Duncan can go off. Dragic can go off. Butler can go off. Bam can go off. And tonight in that fourth quarter, you've seen Bam really show what he could do, what he got. And you love to see a team like that get there, because they like one of the teams that did it the right way. They didn't make no huge trades. I mean, they got Iguodala, but I wouldn't call that a huge trade. They got Hero and Dunk. They got them all natural, the right way. They brought a player in there that was really about a certain culture that was in line with what the organization wanted. This team here is good, man. This team here is good, and I know people are just like, oh, LeBron got a cakewalk, LeBron gonna get his 4, blah blah blah. Don't take this team like. Listen, do not take this team like if for the Lakers. I'm quite sure they won't, but listen, this team can get going at any time, and anybody can get going. And let me tell you this, I still don't feel like Jimmy Butler has had like this crazy game yet. I still don't feel like he really went off. Like, he was aggressive. He was aggressive early in his game. But other than that, I don't feel like he's really had like that game where you like, whoo, that's Jimmy Buckets. So, man, and this team is so young. Looking ahead a little bit, this team is going to be around for a while. But that conference is only going to get tougher too. I see some teams making some moves, and then don't forget KD and Kyrie coming back. But that's neither here nor there. Today is about giving the Miami Heat their props for not only making it to the finals, but doing it their way. They didn't go. They got Jimmy Butler. That's a big name free agent. But other than that, I mean, Jimmy Butler came in and helped push a culture he totally bought into Eric Spoelstra, and they pushed this culture of hard work, toughness, grittiness, never giving up, practicing hard, playing hard. You know, like I said before, he the guy that said he didn't want his family coming to the bubble because he done the work. That tells you the mentality of this man. Yo, so happy for these guys, man. For these, especially these young guys to get this type. They going to the finals. They going to the finals. So that's the type of experience that, you know, we'll see how they react on the biggest stage of them all. But they've handled the pressure well so far. And it's just because they're a complete team. They're really a complete team. Bam just stepped up. I thought, you know, that he had that injury. Was it 1 game or 2 games ago? He had that injury, but I wanted to see how he was going to fare in this game. And I thought he did well. I thought he played well. I really couldn't tell that he had the injury at all. You know, and then one other person, man, I got to sit here and give credit to, and that's Eric Spoelstra. I think I've said this before, man. When you win a title with a LeBron and D Wade and Chris Bosh, and then, you know, you got the Ray Allens and everybody flocks to the team, and that's fine. You know, kudos. You know, you handle it. But when you win not win, but when you get a team like he had now to the finals, and that's coaching. That's coaching, that's culture, and that's getting everyone to buy in, including the superstar, to buy into what you're doing, what you're presenting, and creating a culture of hard work, determination, never being out of a series, practicing on your craft, practicing hard. Eric Spoelstra, now, to me, I think he'll go down into one of the greatest coaches. I think he will. I can see that in his future because now he's shown that he can act. He can. I'm not saying he couldn't coach before, but when you got a LeBron, a Mike, a Kobe, whatever, it takes away. They were like, you had Kobe and Shaq, or you had Jordan and Pippen, or you had, all these coaches had these great players. You go, yeah, that's cool, but you did have them. Well, when you look at this team, I mean, Jimmy Butler is good, but you don't put him in that category, right? So for him to do it with this group of guys, playing the way that they've played in this bubble, came down focused, they worked their butts off. They're going to the NBA Finals to face those Los Angeles Lakers. Let me say this. I'm gonna have my prediction and all that, but I ain't gonna take away from what the Miami Heat did right now. But the finals gonna be great, man, because you got to think that little rivalry between the Miami Heat and LeBron, LeBron and Pat Riley, that little rivalry, yeah. It's going to be good, man. The finals are here starting this Wednesday. Your boy have it all right here, man. Again, guys, thanks so much for supporting this channel, watching the videos, man. Congratulations to the Miami Heat. You're going to the finals, baby.